Resident Evil 0.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise Umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the Mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Hold off for a while.
I wonder how those hiring people would react to this.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set out to protect farmers. But as of 2 years ago, when several plants were shut out, the local government stepped in and took over.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with STARS. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you all right? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters. This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Are you okay? Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right? This way.
Roger. I'll go.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay.
Delta Team, this is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to... Huh?
What happened?
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca!
Huh?
Don't screw up, okay?
I won't. No. Stop! Don't come any closer!
is Rebecca. I have engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger. I'll put the brake on now. Rebecca? Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out. The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the mail?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
You stay here.
Yeah. Let's regroup.
Roger. I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, the cool thing about the whole door opening sequence is that in the classic, well, I think in the original RE2 or in Code Veronica, whatever, one of those games, got those mixed up. In those games, or one of those games, there is one sequence or one instance where you open up a door like you normally do, and a zombie just fucking walks through in your face. It's just like the zombie just kind of says, it says, "I was like, whoa!" Like the Resident Evil did like a one-time jump scare thing, and I don't even know if it counts as a jump scare, because it wasn't like super immediate. Like you open the door slowly and then you see a zombie just start to walk towards you. Actually, not one, but multiple. So like, yeah, that made everybody fucking super scared back in the day, because now it's like, fuck off. Like you go through the entire game, and this one time you open the door, fucking zombies are just walking in your face. It scares the hell out of you. Other than that, I don't think there's any other like point where that happens in the classic Resident Evil games. But and also another fun fact, which I mean I don't know how fun it is, but another fact about this game, Resident Evil 0, is that this is the last classic Resident Evil game. There are no more like fixed camera angle Resident Evil games after this. And my dumb ass forgot to switch the weapons. Oh, fuck. Fuck. That's okay. That means I'm just gonna have to heal her a lot. Fuck. Well. Also, I gotta be really careful and make sure that I kill him in time. If I don't, then Rebecca is dead, and if Rebecca dies, or if he dies, if any one of them dies, that's the end of the run. There we go. I'm hoping that Rebecca isn't hurt too much. But I don't think it matters that much, because I didn't really use many healing items like that so far, so I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright. She might be at caution, but that's about it. Okay, wow, she's fine. We got really lucky? Huh. Alright, good. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. We get the fire key. So now we're gonna unlock a couple doors or a door. So you're gonna hold me just like that? You're gonna hold me so hard that blood flies out of me? All right. Whatever I guess you're into that. We also got this white statue, which is the other half to the puzzle in the main hall. I'm gonna drop this shotgun. Should I drop this shotgun? Yeah, let's drop it. Billy, get that. I love Billy. I love Billy. Billy is like probably the most underrated Resident Evil playable character ever. Like, ever. Like, Rebecca is also very underrated too. Like, you know, Resident Evil 0 is just... Resident Evil 0 is the black sheep of all Resident... Not all. It's the black sheep of, like, the mainline Resident Evil games, because everybody's like, Resident Evil 4 is the best. I love Leon S. Kennedy, a character with no personality. Like, come on, guys. Like, I like Leon too, but and I was talking to a couple of other Resident Evil fans in the Resident Evil Discord, and we all like Leon, but the guy doesn't have much to him as a character. He doesn't. Like, I'm sorry, Leon fanboys. He look, he was great, and like, you know, when he was bringing Leon back in Resident Evil 6 is like, why the fuck is Leon back? They brought Leon back as an alcoholic asshole. Leon is a fucking asshole. Let him stop making Leon more of an asshole than he already was. Like, you're just making him a less likable character the more... Fucking come on. Like, I don't know what happened to Leon to make him become a fuckboy in Resident Evil 4, but he's a fuckboy in Resident Evil 4. He's still a lovable fuckboy. Like, he's still lovable, but... fucking... you know... Who hurt you, Leon? Actually, I guess Ada Wong. Because Leon just loves Ada Wong. And, I mean, in Leon's position, it's like, well, Ada has used you, like, countless times. I think it's time to let her go, but Leon just can't let her go. Either way. Oh. Hey, zombie. But yeah, that's just like... and I'm glad that they agreed with me. And, I mean... and whenever I talk about certain things like that, because my opinions are very not popular, the stuff that I like as my favorite happens to be the worst in the game or the worst in the series. Like everything, like I like JoJo Part 6. JoJo Part 6 is my favorite JoJo part. I don't think it's the best JoJo part. I just think that I like it a lot. And it's my favorite. And whenever I say, whenever there was a period of time whenever I would say something like, oh, JoJo Part 6 is my favorite JoJo part, people would be like, I'm gonna find out where you live and kill you. I'm like, what the? Homie, what did I do? Fucking, can I not like, am I not allowed to like Part 6? Fuck. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, is that kind of shit. So whenever I say things like, you know what, guys, Resident Evil 4, one of the most important games of the decade. It's one of the most important games in video game history, and I don't deny that. But Resident Evil 4, it didn't age very well. I don't think Resident Evil 4 is that great of a game in this day and age. They say like, oh my god, I can't believe you done just said that, talk shit about RE4. Like, no, man. Like, I can't really make a critical statement on something, even if I'm being nice about it. Like, I'm being oh boy. I'm being nice about me not liking Resident Evil 4 and me not liking Leon that much. I think Leon isn't that great of a character. I mean, hey, look. That doesn't mean I don't like Leon. I mean, I think Leon's cool and lovable and hot. I just don't think he's like... Leon just has no fucking personality. And I don't know, like when characters like Billy exist, you know, and Rebecca and Claire, and like when characters like them exist, they don't get the spotlight. But one of the people in the Resident Evil Discord that I was talking to about this agreed with me, and she said, yeah, you know, like, I mean, Leon just keeps hogging the spotlight for no reason. I don't know why they feel like they need Leon in every fucking game when he doesn't have anything to do with all this anymore. You know, like, I wish they would have given some of the other characters some more time to shine. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Because, like, usually the response is, nah, man, Leon's the best. Leon's the best Resident Evil character. I'm like, why? Why is Leon the best Resident Evil character? Like, why? Because Leon does fucking backflips and does parkour and shit, and he has, like, fucking emo hair? Is that what makes Leon the best fucking character? Because he's like a Hollywood action hero that has no flaws as a character? Is that what makes him the best? Like, I don't know, dude. You know, but meanwhile, Billy, our boy Billy over here, a character who has a really fucking awesome story. This guy's story is super compelling, and it's a very interesting plot twist. And his character development is really cool. Our girl Rebecca and our boy Billy have a great relationship. Like, they start off hating each other and being like, no, fuck you, I hate you, or whatever the fuck. Like, they have a really nice basis for a relationship, and by the end of the game, Rebecca's like, oh my god, Billy, I want to fuck you, but I can't because I'm an officer. And he's like, I want, oh my god, Rebecca, I want to fuck you, but I'm a fucking criminal, and I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's a lot more to the story. I'm just trying to explain the story in short, so it just sounds like some kind of parody of it, but no, like, the story is really great, and the development between these two characters is fucking awesome. But people just don't, you know, care about that stuff as much, or at least they let the nostalgia goggles blind them of what good development in a character is. Like, just because Resident Evil 4 came out, like, over 10 years ago, they think it's better. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, Rebecca can't push bookcases because she's a girl. So we gotta get Billy in here. But yeah, like, Billy is just really, he's a really great character. Like, you can see him, like, you can see what position he's put in at the very beginning of the game, of course, and by like the middle of the game, not even the end of the game, by like the middle of the game, you're like, oh fuck, Billy is actually kind of a awesome dude. And you realize what the actual whole full story is behind the people he killed, and once you find out why he actually killed those people, you're like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And Resident Evil as a series is really weird because it doesn't have consistent character development. It doesn't have consistent writing. It's very all over the place. It doesn't really have like consistent writing with its story throughout the different games because there are different people that make the different Resident Evil games. Like most of each Resident Evil game is directed by a different person story-wise. So you're going to have conflicting stories with different writers that have different tonalities and just have different flow. I mean, a different flow. It just feels like a mess. Resident Evil story-wise is a huge mess. Like it's horrendous. But I mean, there are still Resident Evil games with great stories. For example, the obvious thing that I'm about to say, Resident Evil 0 has like a really good story, but people don't care because all they care about is seeing Leon do backflips and say shitty one-liners that aren't even funny or cool. Like, Leon has his place as a character in Resident Evil, like they all do. But that's why do you think that people hate Resident Evil now? It's funny because people complain about Resident Evil being way too action oriented. People were wondering, man, what happened to the fucking classic Resident Evil where it was about horror and suspense and thinking about things and managing your inventory and solving puzzles and actually having to do critical thinking about things. People were wondering why the hell Resident Evil turned into like a third-person action shooter. And I'm like, guys, do you know why Resident Evil is nothing but Hollywood action movie hero bullshit? It's because you keep wanting Leon to come back in Resident Evil. Leon's character is an action hero character. The second game he appears in is RE4. What is Resident Evil 4? The departure from classic Resident Evil formula. You guys are like sucking Leon's. I said Leo. You guys are sucking Leon's dick, and you're wondering why Resident Evil is going down the shitter. Maybe it's because you keep requesting the action hero. That Leon's purpose for his later development in Resident Evil was not to become a well-fleshed out character with a personality, but to provide a more fast-paced game or sequence of events. Like, even RE2 was faster paced than RE1 because of Leon's fucking everything. Like, there's a reason why Resident Evil was a little bit, you know, on the action side, because you guys wanted this shit. You asked for it and then complained when Leon was in your face. Like, I don't, like, what do you actually fucking want? You know what I mean? So you can't have both. I mean, you can't have old Leon. Like, Leon from RE2 it's different, of course, obviously, because he's not, for some reason, Leon isn't an asshole in 2 like that much. I don't know why they chose. I guess they thought it would be cool back in the day to make Leon be a fuckboy or be like a huge cool asshole or something like that. But like, for some reason, Leon became a dick in Resident Evil 4. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, look. So there's a scene in Resident Evil 4 where Ada comes back or something, and she's like, I forgot how it went, but she was like, yo, Leon, I'm trying to help you right now, you know, I'm trying to help you. And Leon's like, sorry, Dolph, sorry, girl, but I don't like to follow a woman's lead. I'm like, what? You're getting help from like a bad bitch. She's trying to help you out, and you say, sorry, but I don't like to follow a girl's lead. Like, what is that, Leon? Come on, dude. What happened to you? What happened to Claire? You know what I mean? Like, what actually happened to you in like over the course of a few years, homie? That's what I want to know. So, but anyway, But yeah, like, anyway, that's that. So what I'm trying to say is I'm going on a really long-winded rant, but I'm not saying Leon is the root of all of Resident Evil's problems, but
I'll go.
Okay.
He certainly has his place. His place, even in Resident Evil 2, was for him to be a fast-paced action hero. That's why Leon's campaign in Resident Evil 2 is way more fucking combat-based. Not way more, but his campaign in Resident Evil 2 is more combat-based than Claire's. Leon has more combat-oriented segments, and he has quicker paced segments. Leon's story in Resident Evil 2 isn't even that good. It's not even good. You want to know where the story comes from in Resident Evil 2? Claire's campaign. Leon's story in Resident Evil 2 isn't anything. Leon just kind of goes through the motions, meets a hot spy chick, has like sexual tensions with this spy chick, falls for her, says cheesy one-liners and shit, runs from a big gigantic crocodile for no reason, out of nowhere, blows it away, and then says a cheesy one-line. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Leon's story isn't even really a story. Claire's story is the actual story where you get to learn about things. Or rather, there's like tension in her story that's like having to do with the main plot of what's happening in the fucking series. So, anyway, yeah. That's like, you know, that's pretty much all I really need to say about that. But, yeah. I just think that they need to stop bringing Leon back for at least a little while. I don't know how long they are wanting to keep Resident Evil afloat, but Leon has been in so many games. Fucking stop. And this is especially true even more for another guy named Chris Redfield. Like, you know, one of the guys from Resident Evil 1. He is in so many Resident Evil games more than Leon is. Like, Chris is even more boring, kind of, I guess, as a character than Leon. But at least he's not a cunt. You know? Like, Leon, you know, Leon is like, he's got charisma, but Leon is just really fucking rude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I'm not trying, and whenever I try to talk about this with Leon fans, they get really mad at me. And I'm like, come on, guys. Well, don't get mad at me. I'm not saying, I just don't think he's that deep of a character. Resident Evil characters don't have to be deep. Like, Resident Evil wasn't even supposed to be deep in the first place. It was supposed to be like a really like cool horror game that makes you scared back in the day. It wasn't supposed to be deep. So me saying that Leon isn't that deep of a character and he doesn't have good character development doesn't mean that his games are bad. It just means that, like, the thing that you complain about, I'm like, he's kind of why the games went in that direction that you certainly dislike. You know? Because, like, Leon is the fast-paced action hero of, like, RE. And, you know, people are mad about that. But they like Leon. So you can't have one without the other. Leon in Resident Evil 6, people hate Resident Evil 6 a lot. I wonder why. I wonder, who's one of the main characters in Resident Evil 6? Resident Evil 6 is a game where you jump over shit and there's a lot of stupid, dumb Hollywood bullshit. And Leon's one of the main driving factors of Resident Evil 6. I wonder why Resident Evil 6 is so corny and cheesy. And Leon just happens to be one of the main forces of the game. I wonder why. So yeah. But I just wish that people can kind of look at things in a different way. It's always super one-sided. Not always, but like it's usually pretty one-sided. So whenever I tried to say, hey guys, look, I'm not trying to like step on anybody's toes here, but I'm just trying to say that I think Billy Lieutenant Cohen is a better character than Leon S. Kennedy. And they want to fucking hang me by the neck. It's like, Jesus. I'm like, listen here, dudes. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I'm just trying to say that I like this guy more than that guy. You know, and they want to fucking hang me. Come on, bruv. What did I do to you besides disagree with your opinion? And they get so snarky. There was a fucking guy, right? Like, I didn't tell you about this because it was just kind of an insignificant thing to talk about, but now it's kind of relevant in the conversation that I'm having with you right now. But basically, without going with any more of a long-winded explanation that I already have been giving you, I was talking to a guy in the RE server the other day, and he was just a dick, and I was saying things like, yeah, Resident Evil 0, I like that shit. Resident Evil 0 is awesome. That's my favorite Resident Evil game. He's like, wow, that game's so bad. I'm like, oh, well, okay. I didn't say it was the best Resident Evil game. I just said that I liked it. The gameplay, I won't lie, is not bad for Resident Evil 0. It's just really hard to manage because you don't have inventory boxes in this game. Anything you leave or discard won't leave your inventory forever, but the drawback is that you can't keep them in every other save room. They're scattered throughout the map, so you have to memorize where things are a lot more and keep track of your inventory and think a little bit more, just a little bit more. But no, people don't like thinking, even though Resident Evil is already a game that's about thinking. What are you fucking on about? This game isn't bad because you have to manage things more. It's just harder. It's just an even harder Resident Evil game. It's hard. The game design is beautiful. The gameplay is really smooth and good for a classic Resident Evil game standards. But yeah. So yeah, he was like, that game sucks. And I said a couple other things, and he was like, wow, haha. He was just basically being a snob. And I said, look, man, do you want to talk? Do you have a problem? Do you have like an issue with me? Like, you know, do you have an issue with me? Because if you're having a bad day, you know, you could talk about it with me. I could talk to you about you having your bad day. You know what I mean? Like, I can be there for you. You want to talk about something? Hey, look, you seem pretty pissy. Like, you seem like you're in a bad mood. So, man, if you want to talk about something, hey, I'm here for you. I don't know, man. Like, you seem like a little bit upset. And I guess it sounded like I was being smug. But I was really trying not to be. He was the only guy in the server at the time that was being a complete piece of shit. So yeah. And then another guy DM'd me and said, man, I'm sorry. It wasn't the same guy. It wasn't the guy that was being a dick. It was just the guy that was being really nice the whole entire time. And he DM'd me and said, I'm sorry if I offended you. I don't want to offend you, dude. I'm sorry about that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You didn't offend me. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. You're not the issue. You're fine. And then a moderator DM'd me and said, yo, man, I saw the chat. Some guy is being a huge dick. And I'm like, yeah, dude, he's being a real asshole. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to say that I think this is like something that I prefer. And he's just going ape on me, homie. And he's like, yeah, man, that shit's bull. We don't tolerate that over here. Do you want me to, like, you know, do something about it? Contact the other mods? I'm like, nah, dude, don't even worry about it. Just, like, give him a warning and tell him to stop being a cunt. That's all. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna ask you to, like, ban him or take any further action. It's just an edgy dude over the internet being an edgy dude over the internet. So, like, I don't think you need to, like, ruin his day over this. Just let him know that he should just behave himself and conduct a behavior that's acceptable to discuss things. Like, we're talking about shit, we're having a good discussion, and the guy is just fucking insulting people passive aggressively. It's like, homie, fucking don't do that shit. We kind of want to talk about things. We don't get to talk about classic Resident Evil stuff these days. Fucking, we don't get to do that very often. So let us fucking talk about this shit, because we usually don't. So yeah. It's just, you know, I mean, honestly, like, I know I'm going off for no apparent reason, but the moral of the story is that, like, people are just fucking dicks when they shouldn't be dicks. Like, what is your issue? I don't know. Like, it's like, you know, it's the typical thing of just don't be a dick. It's not even that complicated. Billy, get your fat ass out of the camera. Thick ass motherfucker. We got a blue herb. So another trophy I gotta get that I totally forgot about is I gotta combine all combinations of herbs. And if I am correct about which herbs I have combined, all I have left is to combine a dual green with a blue. I did it. Just got the trophy. I knew it. Awesome. Yeah. What is on the agenda to talk about? I feel like a snobby asshole, to be honest. Even though I'm like actually trying to be the opposite. And I'm trying to like not offend people, but people still get offended and I don't know.
You stay here.
Yeah.
So this is a weird part of the game where you have to push the right chess piece. If you push the wrong chess piece, you'll get poisoned and you'll like, yeah, it won't be very fun for you. And it will just cause a huge, stupid, like, segment where you have to cure yourself of the poison. So, luckily, I memorized this puzzle. So I don't really have to, like, look up anything. There we go. I don't know, babe. You said I sound smug. I'm not trying to sound smuggy. I'm just trying to say that I... Okay, so we got both of the wings for both of the statues. Also, look. This is how lame Resident Evil can be. This is the Book of Evil. This is the Book of Evil. Why? Okay, Resident Evil. Okay. Like, you know, Resident Evil is so funny. It's just so over the top and, like, in your face. So, basically what I just skipped was a diary text dialogue of the main antagonist having a diary about being a supervillain and how he likes being a supervillain. So he's like, my plan is to take over the world and wah. It's like, oh, okay. Like, you know, like it's funny how I was talking about, oh man, Resident Evil 0 has one of the best stories in the game series, and then that huge flaw comes up. But that's what I'm trying to say, is that, like, Resident Evil's story is really good sometimes, and it's really bad. Like, even in the same game, they'll have really good character development, but the main character's goals are just the stupidest, most cartoonish villain stuff that you'd see in like a Batman movie or something like that. I can't speak. Resident Evil Rev 2 with, you know, old lady Claire is, like, probably, in my opinion, the best Resident Evil game story. I don't think that, like, most other Resident Evil titles can live up to the story that is Claire's story. Like, I don't know, dude. Claire's story is kind of the most cohesive one out of, like, you know, Leon fucking, like, oh, Jesus. Did you ever see the Resident Evil movies, the animated movies? There's a Resident Evil animated movie with Leon and Claire. It's called Resident Evil Degeneration. And, like, what Leon does in the movie is Leon just acts like a hard-ass, hyper-masculine, over the top, like, you know, douchebag, like Leon usually does these days. And then there's Claire, who's actually doing shit and trying to make a difference. I mean, Leon is just the guy that they call in. He's like, yeah, man, I'm the legendary Leon S. Kennedy, and I'm gonna, like, do flips and shit and save you all, you know? Like, yeah, I'm Leon. Like, what's up? And, like, he just shows off and, like, flexes his big dick. But yeah. Give me this. Oh, I gotta put this. Bitch, what? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Leon is real, and he tried to suck his. And you. Okay, I read that. I see. I thought you were going the usual out of the meme. Leon is real, and I tried to suck his dick. Let me just make sure that I have things set. I do. Yeah. I feel like I might be able to do this run pretty quickly. Maybe not in under 3 hours, because I'm watching all the cutscenes, but, like, I don't know, I'll do it. Oh, shit. Spiders. Ooh, spider enemies in this game do poison damage to you. Oh, you fucking prick. Spider enemies in this game do poison damage to you. It's a random chance of you getting poisoned. Excuse me, if you're starting to feel tired, honey, just let me know, and you can probably just leave if you really need to. Don't feel forced to watch my streams. I'm just doing boring Resident Evil shit. Like, nobody typically likes to watch classic Resident Evil games like this these days, because, like, you know... Oh my, you are, like, the best girlfriend I ever had. Like, you... I kind of just want to, like, do all this technical shit and have you on the couch with me. And, like, have my cute little GF just, like, snuggle with me as I talk about stupid, dumb shit that doesn't matter.
I'm almost there.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
A sex chamber. About to reach the part of the game where you have to save Rebecca. But first there's this puzzle. And I don't remember, but I'm gonna try to remember. Up. Up. Down. Down. Up. It must be up. Up. Down. Up. I just only did that because there's a quota to fail of 5 turns. Up, up, down, up. I feel like up, up, down, up is the solution to this one. I remember this faintly. No? Oh, I'm right. I'm right. Never mind. I was totally right. Up, up, down, up, up. Got him. Got him. So now that pathway is cleared for the next segment that's about to take place.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing.
And I'm very territorial.
Very territorial.
I have like 5 different animals for the sound effects of the monkeys. Did you just hear that? That was... Never mind. Like, they have like 5 different sound effects of animals for the monkey. Like, what?
Do you honestly believe this to be the
Also,
identity of that crazy young man?
this guy that you see with the stupid ugly mustache on the right of the guy with the sunglasses, that is Mr. Birkin. That's Sherry's father. That's the guy that we fought a lot in Resident Evil 2. You know, the big monster dude we were fighting a lot throughout the game? That's him. Before he turns into a big sloppy... Before he turns into a big sloppy monster.
Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete
On the more powerful G-virus. G was my creation!
I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion.
Hey, Vuk. Vuk, where in Europe are you? I don't remember where you were in Europe.
In the meantime...
Also, look at this hideous character model. Look at his stupid half-grown mustache. Not him. Birkin, on the guy in the left. Look at...
And annihilate the place to nothing more.
Look at this.
Massive rubble.
Oof, man, this game has not aged very well in the cutscenes. So this is the part of the game I was talking about where it was really stressful back in the day. Because you have no timer. You don't know when she's going to fall. And you don't really know... Well, back then, if you play this for the first time, you didn't know where to go exactly. Also, I'm so dumb. I keep forgetting to switch my gun with Billy. This is a Magnum. Rebecca has the best gun in the game right now, and I forgot to switch it over to her. So I'm going to be using the grenade launcher. I'm going to not worry about killing these enemies. I'm going to just go past all of them and just make it there as fast as I can without having to worry about, you know, extra shit. So the room where I just kind of like ran out of with the monkey, they are actually called eliminators, but I'm just gonna call them monkeys. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna call them eliminators. With the eliminator that I just hit, I don't have to go into that room again, so we're fine on that. And there are certain rooms in this game where I just don't need to go to. I mean, I don't need to walk in at all. So I just like to avoid wasting time on things I don't need to spend time on. Here we go. So how are you doing today, Vuk? Oh. I may get rid of the eliminators in this room because they're just fucking annoying and they just don't need to exist. So we're gonna have to do a puzzle in this room very soon. But for now, like, oh, okay. For now, these guys gotta go. Okay, Rebecca, okay, you know what? Fuck this. What am I doing? Please? Billy? I mean... Ah! Oh, this is bad, this is bad. Fucking... Christ. Fuck it. Let's just go in here and do what we gotta do. But Marissa, I hope that I can finish this run like in a decent amount of time, because I want to like, I just want to talk to you like a little bit before you go to bed tonight. It's 7 a.m. right now. I haven't slept yet. Didn't really feel like taking a nap. Why do our ideas always come at night? Yeah.
Remember?
That happens a lot for me too. Well, it happened a lot for me when I actually did art. Now I'm just a lazy slob.
Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him. Over.
Rebecca.
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
It was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point. Some died from the heat. Others were killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived.
Oh, thank you, Vuk. That was a little bit old, actually. I just kind of like did that on a whim.
Only there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately!
Shut up! Do it! No! Don't stop!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all. Let's split up.
Roger.
This way.
Roger.
Okay, so there's nothing in this room for us. We're gonna go back as Rebecca right now and take care of these eliminators immediately, because she has a really powerful weapon on her person. And after this, we're going to do a little bit of a puzzle. I'm going to try to not... Ah, fuck. Uh-huh. Where's the rest of them? Huh? There was more than one. Unless there wasn't. And that one eliminator just gave me a ton of problem. Playing through Subnautica, trying to get rid of all those sweet achievements. Just get all those I can't speak. just trying to get all the sweet achievements, constantly crapping my pants for a non-horror game is pretty spooky at times. Well, I'm pretty sure that Subnautica is supposed to freak you out a little bit. It's not a horror game, but I'm pretty sure that they intentionally tried to make you jump with those, like, you know, with those little, encounters, whatever you call them. Mari? What if Mari fell asleep? She must be really tired. Man, if the timing is right, those big fish boys can mess you up. It also helps that I played it at 4 AM, I guess. Yeah, it probably does. Oh boy, this game isn't, I guess this isn't going to be that bad. I was going to make sure I don't make any mistakes, but it's kind of hard to make a huge mistake when I have such great weapons right now. So, this should be pretty simple. It's like 12:18 AM. So it's like midnight-ish. But I wanted to talk to my girlfriend. I wanted to talk to my girlfriend before we go to bed, but I gotta let her sleep. She got stuff to do tomorrow. I chose a really bad time to do a marathon of this game.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, it's a little late. So I probably shouldn't have done this. I probably should have waited till tomorrow to do this. But I was just so anxious to like play this through. Because I want to get these things over with. I was actually going to stream this earlier today, but my girlfriend was like busy doing stuff, and she wasn't available to like watch anything. So I just kind of like waited. The only reason why I'm streaming is because I want her to watch it with me, or at least talk to her while I'm doing it. So yeah, I don't know. But I probably, I don't know, but I probably should have done it at a better time. So yeah, that Ivory server, it's just dead. It's just, Ivory is, I really wonder what's up with that whole thing. I hope he's doing alright. I mean, I doubt that he isn't doing alright,
You stay here.
Yeah, she'd probably sleep. It's funny because she was like, I want to try to stay and watch this gameplay and not fall asleep. No, honey. She sleep. Actually, hold on. Let's use this key. I'm pretty sure this is the key for that cabinet. Right there. So Marissa lost her phone for a couple days. And I was getting on her about that. I was like, you find your damn phone, honey. Can't not have your phone. If Marissa always falls, she always falls asleep, but like, Yeah, my guy got some college problems, I think. He'll figure things out. Yeah, chat is a dead zone. Yeah, but Mary always falls asleep when we talk to each other that night. Like, we'll be talking, and then, like, she'll, like, fall asleep in the middle of the conversation. I'm like, okay, I'm used to it at this point. Like, she's gotta sleep. I just want her to get some good sleep. Because I feel like her sleeping habits might get messed up. But I think I would prefer her to get some good sleep instead of talking to me. Because I love her. Alright, so I think we gotta go left. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, left, right. Yeah. Left, right, left. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Oh, wow. But I mean, the only reason why I'm on the mic right now is so that you don't get bored. Cause I mean, I really appreciate you watching this. I mean, I don't really care if people watch, but I really appreciate it if they do, because I just the main reason why I stream this or record this is so that I can archive all of the things I do for myself. So, like, you know, all the things I do with the games, I want to make sure that I can look back on it a little bit later and review over the things I've done. So I greatly appreciate, like, even if people just come by to talk to me for like maybe a couple minutes and then leave, that's fine. That's all I really ask for, really. Hold on. Yeah. So now we're about to get to a little mini boss. This sequence in the base game without any added on items and stuff, it's pretty hard because these guys are fast. Fuck! They are so fast that I had literally no time to react. They attack so quickly that you actually are going to be stuck in a loop of attacks, and you have nothing, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah. My JoJo streams were like really, you know, the most popular ones. They get like hundreds of 300 something viewers each, or not, yeah, like they get like a 300 people coming in stream. Other things not so much because my you know, I'm not originally,
this way.
I'm originally a JoJo channel, base channel, but yeah, I played JoJo Eyes of Heaven on my JoJo channel, and those were pretty busy streams. People had a lot of things they wanted to ask me about. No. Yeah, after I do all the things I need to do for Resident Evil 0, I will move on to Resident Evil 1 Remake. And I'm actually very excited to do that. I'm very excited to play Resident Evil 1 again. I never really played Resident Evil 1 that much. I haven't played it in years, so looking forward to that. I'm very excited to kind of... It's not a game I've never played before, of course. I've played through it a few times in the past, obviously. It's just I just, you know, my memory is very, very, like, wiped of that game since it's been so long. So, I'm looking forward to learning a new game again and speedrunning a new game and doing all that shit. It's just that Resident Evil 1's trophies and achievements are very difficult. I mean, so are this game's. This game's achievements are ridiculous. But the achievements for Resident Evil 1 are just fucking retarded. Like, it's really stupid. I'm trying to find out where Billy's handgun is. It's probably upstairs. Let's combine these two. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if you have any. I don't know if you probably already know this because you're not an idiot, Vuk. But in this, what you're watching right now is just me doing a marathon of RE0, which means like, well, it's basically me playing through the entire game without dying, without saving the game. It's pretty much like a one and done sort of deal. I have to play through the entire game without dying or saving. So if I die, then I gotta start the entire game all over again. There's no checkpoints. There's nothing. There's nothing to fall back on. It's just old school. Survive. Can't die. None of that. So we're just going through here. And by the time you leave, Vuk, because I feel like you should probably leave soon, because I think you deserve some sleep. When you leave, inevitably, because I think you need to sleep, I will turn off my microphone and just listen to the podcast I was listening to. Because that podcast was getting pretty darn good. And then Marissa came online, and I was like, "Ah, my baby!" And then I got on microphone just to talk to her. Dun, 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 dun. I kind of hope nobody watches the VOD of this. Some people watch it. Some people watch the VOD of my videos, but I kind of hope that nobody watches the VOD of this, because I just rant about things, and I have a very unpopular opinion, so I hope that nobody sees this and wants to kill me.
Check over there.
Okay.
Because I don't like Resident Evil 4. And that is a crime in the Resident Evil community, to not like that game. Because it's the best game ever. So how you kill those enemies usually is you have to get flame rounds and kill them with flame rounds because they're susceptible to flame. But you know, I got this overpowered ass weapon, so I kill him in 2 shots, run out of the room after I've triggered his explosive state, and before he explodes, I just head out of there so it cancels the animation. Dude, in Resident Evil 1, the game wants you to play through the entire game only using a knife. Alright, man. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a good night. Peace.
Come on.
Okay. I'll go check over there.
Yeah. Let's regroup.
Roger. You stay here.
Yeah.
Come on!
Okay.
I'll go.
Yeah. Let's regroup.
Okay. You stay here.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
Roger. way.
Okay.
I'll go check over there.
Okay. Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here, over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Come on!
Yeah.
You stay here.
Okay. Let's split up.
Okay.
Okay.
way.
Yeah. Come on.
Roger. I'll go.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Okay.
You stay here.
Yeah.
This way!
Yeah.
stay here.
Yeah.
This way.
Okay.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you? Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker, Birkin. However, something wondrous happened. It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella
and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see.
Destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. Self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Billy!
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this! Rebecca, hurry!
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now. Thank you, Rebecca.
I got an announcement. I got an announcement for my girlfriend. I love you so much. Mwah. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't think I should. I don't know if I should speed run this game. Well, tonight. I don't know if I should speed run the game tonight, because it's already 2 a.m. and like shit, homie. If I speed run through the game theoretically in under 3 hours, or in 3 hours time, then I'd be up till 5 a.m. if I like immediately start. Maybe like I'll be up to 5 a.m. If I don't, then I'll just go to I guess I'll hold it off for another time. Maybe I'll play through the game on hard mode tomorrow off stream, and then after I complete the game on hard mode without even having to worry about any times or anything like that, then I will speedrun the game like immediately afterwards, I guess. So maybe, or whatever, because like I'm like so close to like getting the platinum for this game 100%. The only thing is I gotta do or finish this game on hard mode and then speed run through the game in under 3 hours. So yeah, I guess I'll hold it off. I'll probably sleep now, I guess. Maybe I'll play the game in hard mode off stream for like an hour and then go to bed or something. But thank you for coming through. Just wanted to tell my lovely girlfriend that I love her, 'cause she fell asleep, like she always does, 'cause she's sleepy. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow, maybe, like in the afternoon, depends. But yeah, have a good night, Kevin, and I'll see everybody else tomorrow when they are on better hours. Peace out.